Hi everybody, we're down in the workshop below the store. As you see, it's a very nice workshop. We did this in 1998, and this used to be so full of water, and when it would rain, it was a dirt floor. And my brother, we put a hole in the wall there where the ramp is, and our gym exercise goes as we push pianos up and down that ramp. But this is the workshop. Currently in here right now, we have 6 grands, and 4 of them are for customers, and 2 of them are our pianos. I'd like to show you what we do to them, okay? Here's one. We keep them covered up to keep the dirt off. This is going to go back to way down in Virginia. We put all new strings on. This is the harp. It's been re-gilded. You can see how pretty it looks. The sounding board's been refinished with a new decal. All that things are stuff we do. So this one is halfway done. Now we're going to walk down to this one. This one here goes to West Virginia, to Charlestown. And this was, it's a Chickering. It's been refinished, the cabinet. The inside here, we haven't done the restringing yet, but we bronzed the harp. As you can see, he's yet to do the lettering, but we have a new decal on the soundboard. He refinished the sounding board. And so this is ready to be restrung, and then the rest of it will be rebuilt as well. Now we come down to the next piano. This is one of our pianos that we're ready to restring. This is not that old of a piano, but it was in a college practice room. And so they've cleaned it up, and it looks great. It's a Yamaha, and I think it's a 5'7", and we're gonna restring it and do other work to it, and it's going to be a great piano. It has powerful tone to it. So that's this one. And this piano down here is another customer's. This goes to Vermont, I think it is. And underneath this, here's your pin block. You can see the old pin block, how stained it is. The holes get oblong, and the pins that you tune start slipping and don't hold tune. This is a brand new pin block that we have to cut yet here, but it's been fitted. Fitted means this. Along the edge here, takes probably 3 or 4 days to fit it to hit the harp. And if it doesn't fit tight, it won't hold a good tuning. So Donnie is our shop rebuilder and store manager, and he's already drilled it out. They have to be at an angle on the drill press. And now it's going to be cut out. You can see how many plies that it has, and it's going to replace the one down here. And then this will be restrung. This one was very sentimental. Picked it up in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and someone over the years really butchered it. If you'll see down here in the soundboard, they painted it, and we've sanded that much off. But they painted, which is a no-no, to put paint on a soundboard. They also painted the harp. It's one reason we're doing all this work, because it was done so poorly. So that gives you an idea. I want to show you what an old pin block, a real bad one, looks like. This one here we kept just to show people. It's backwards. There's the front of it up against the harp. You can see all the stains that someone put, we call it chemical treatment in from supply houses. That does not work. We have some we use that does work. So that's one thing. And then this particular one even has something stuck in there to help it. Then we have going on here, this is one we replaced that was only 10-year-old block, but they didn't seat it properly in the piano, and it wouldn't hold a tune. So here's where your tuning pins go. And I don't have a hammer right now to show you, but they have to be tight. And I usually show customers that come down here how tight these pins are. Here we go, thank you. So you put your tuning hammer on here and you turn. When you're tightening a tuning pin, it's going sharp, and when you're loosening, it's going flat. But it has to be tight. Donnie, do you have another tuning pin we can show them the threading of a tuning pin, please? Yeah. So here is what if you see there, it has real fine threads. So it actually screws into the wood, you might say. They're very, very fine. This is a blued steel tuning pin, nickel plated. And so they go down in those holes just like I did. You'll see all the threads are below the surface. And you turn it like that. So that gives you an idea. And we're going to go do one more now in a moment. Thank you for hanging in there with me. This piano came in yesterday from downtown Washington, D.C. We've had this customer 23 years. The piano is 48-year-old Mason Hamlin, one of the best brands made. And this thing is a beast. It is so heavy, it about killed us yesterday. And that's not an exaggeration. Is it, Liam?
No, it's not.
Okay. I mean, we were sweating and just all out of breath on this thing. But this came in, the owner says it's not holding a good tuning. And as I checked it this morning, the pins, the strings around the pins are all rusty. And I checked the pins and they're not the tightest. And then his biggest complaint, we went to move this piano actually, and it turned into this job. His biggest complaint is it's real brassy and sounding, it's real bright. It hurts his ears. And so we're gonna put new hammers on. I'm gonna pull this out and show you. We're gonna put this is your keyboard, how neat they come out on a grand piano. And if you shoot along there, Liam, you can see how flat these hammers are and grooved in. And when they get this way, the harder they get, the more humidity that dries on them. It's wool. They get hard and they get tinny and they get bright. And they lose a nice mellow tone that's pleasing to the ear. So this particular one, so far, we're going to put new hammers on it. We're going to regulate it, which is 20 adjustments. We're going to put new dampers on it, and he's going to consider refinishing the cabinet because, as you can see up here, if you zoom in there, Liam, it's full of scratches. Show them the lid, both sides of that lid. And so we've given him a price to refinish it, and he's thinking about doing that. But these are jobs that we do all the time down here in the workshop. And show Donnie a second. This is Donnie, our shop manager, as well as store manager. Donnie's been here 21 and a half years, and he's an expert at doing this work. And in fact, right now, Nathan is on the way. Nathan's a technician. He's on the way to Iowa for the National PTG, Piano Technicians Guild seminar next week. Spend a whole week training. He'll be getting training like things like this. All kinds of classes. And so there's always continuing education for us piano tuners. And so Donnie can attribute to that. So anyhow, thanks for listening in today and have a great day.